that was not good. That was not good at all. Quick video, just to get my thoughts out there now before the time goes on and a child ruins the look even more. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm shocked. I'm stunned. Or should I be? Should I be feeling like that? Arsenal beaten comfortably by Manchester City in the first half of that game. City 2, Arsenal 1. A weak Arsenal side, lacking in mentality, strength, goals. Defensively shocking in the first half, up against Manchester City, who run rings around them. It's all very, very strange to me. When I say maybe I shouldn't be shocked, when I saw the team news, I was like, okay. In my humble opinion, I felt Laura Reuter and Kate McCabe both had great games midweek, and I would have kept it the same. And today the changes just didn't amount really to anything. Playing 3 at the back was terrible. Lotta Wibben-Moy had such a bad game, and I said to my husband at half time, and we're like, surely she'll get hooked. That was the case. Just defensively bad, so bad. And actually just looking at the table now, where do Arsenal go from here? I mean, they're out of the title, that's for sure. The commentator took a moment to say, it still looks great, their season, they've got the FA Cup, the Current Cup final, they've still played Chelsea in the FA Cup. Looking at Chelsea and looking at Arsenal they're pillars apart. Can you say pillars apart? I mean, they're so far apart, and it's sad because at the start of the season it looked so clear for Arsenal. It looked like they had a little bit of everything, like Rafa Souza and Leah Williamson at the back, Kim Little and Leah Volti in the midfield, and then Viviana Miedema, Frida Manum, Beth Mead. I had a little bit of just brilliance, I would say, and now it's just gone from bad to worse, and maybe it's the domino effect of losing Viviana Miedema and Beth Mead to injury. But Arsenal don't look like they can compete for the title anymore, and that is a shame. That is a real shame. But actually, when you look at the squad and you look at the recruitment, it doesn't look like a team that are there to challenge, does it? It doesn't seem like, when you look at even the characters sometimes as well, there seems to be something amiss, especially when you compare to the likes of Chelsea, even Manchester United. They've dropped points against the biggest teams now. Katie McCabe, I addressed this in the video last time round about the chest infection. Don't know why she didn't start today, but certainly coming on at halftime, I think did have the effect, as did Laura Reuter. A few of the Arsenal players just didn't have a good game. They just didn't look up for it. They weren't going for it whatsoever. It was like they were just handing over. 3 points. Man City looked great. Just dominated. Hasegawa. Wow. I mean, we're not shocked, are we? What a player she is. Looks absolutely brilliant. Hit the bar. Chloe Kelly, of course, with a brilliant goal. And Lauren Hemp opening the scoring. A good corner in, headed in by Rafa Souza for Arsenal, made it 2-1. And then they were back in the game. You get that quick kind of, they kind of bounced back for a good 10-15 minutes. But just to see it through, they weren't creating enough chances. Stina Blackstenius, we spoke about her recently as well. Her confidence will be low. She did have a very good run and a good opportunity, and it felt like classic Stina. I just knew that doesn't go in. It hits the post or it goes wide. That is the theme of how things go, and that's a shame. So yeah, I do think Arsenal's chances are not great. Quarterfinals for the Champions League, they're going to face Bayern Munich, and when I saw that draw, I went, okay, Arsenal will be okay. After that performance, I don't think Arsenal will be okay. Defensively, Bayern are good, and actually attacking wise, Bayern are great. I'd say they're better than Arsenal at this point in time. So it could be a miserable old season for Arsenal at the end of the day. Conti Cup final, Chelsea win. I don't see how Arsenal win that. I don't see it. I don't see how Emma Hayes goes, oh, you know, it's cup competition, we'll put out a weekend side. They're away with the league just now. Manchester City are just climbing away at the heels of everyone, and Manchester United still have a game in hand and still 3 points clear of, is it 3 or 4 points clear of Arsenal. I don't think they're getting it quite right. It will be a problem. Now we're on to the international break, and looking at the position in the table, it doesn't look good, does it? It does not look a little bit good. I'm trying to think what the answers will be. I'd maybe start Katie McCabe. Maybe there's bias involved there, maybe there's not. I did actually, what I like to do is go through social media and go through Instagram and see what fans are saying, and everybody does seem to feel that's a bit strange. Some comments towards the manager as well, what I did notice today. But you've got to hand it to Manchester City and Gareth Taylor and the job that he does, you know, the job that they do. I think you've got to give plaudits to Laura Coombs as well, another key player in today's performance, getting her England call up as well. Somebody who's been plugging away for years and found great form, and getting the recognition for that. Chloe Kelly looked hungry, she looked up for it. They looked like the team that were going up to win today, and they certainly took all 3 points. I am looking at the next bunch of fixtures coming back from the international break. Arsenal have a job to do, and they're also going to be hoping for other teams to start dropping points. But what we have seen, which is very, very clear, is teams to, you know, just strengthening as the season has gone on. City are a key point of that. United have done a great job, only to drop points. Well, they're against Everton and against Chelsea as well. But they've certainly surprised everyone. Just while I'm talking to myself, let me get the fixtures up for after the international break. Wait a minute, just type it in. Talk to yourselves, guys. Arsenal women fixtures. So Women's FA Cup 5th round is on the 26th of February against Chelsea. Then it's Liverpool. Won't be shocked if they drop a point there. Then it's the Conti Cup final on the 5th of March. So kind of cup competitions dominating after the return of the international break. Then it's Arsenal Reading. They'll win that. But yeah, I think this could be problematic. Looking at the table, points, Chelsea at the top, 31 points. United have 29 points. Man City, they've played all 13 games now, they've got 29 points, and Arsenal have got 26 points, and it's still a game in hand on Manchester City. It's an interesting old one, but I have to say, I think we're all a little bit disappointed with the result there for Arsenal, but fair enough to Manchester City, they deserved that win today. Gareth Taylor's side were certainly the better team. What does this mean for Arsenal moving forward? Oh, your guess is as good as mine.